Now, the two different difficulty levels with the recall are the amount of time she's zoning in on something and the distance you are away from her too. That's definitely going to be the very first thing with her. Calling her immediately, just while she's at the age where you can still mold her mind so much, make sure you snap her out of that and you can get her to like break her focus instantly. And a really good judge of how much she's being consumed by that, like with the kid, the fact that I was like, hi, up here, had to do that like 4 times, meant that her natural focus kept going back there. So if she was off leash, each time that her focus is going back there, her body would be too. Make sure that you practice that on the leash. So even if you guys are just like sitting out here, her on the leash, actually snapping her mind. I usually start, you can even start with this. Piper, come. Yes, good girl. I want to make sure she can do this. So with the 20-foot leash, even the biggest mistake that people make is jumping to that length immediately. So you want to start with whatever this 5 feet or whatever it is, and make sure that she comes with 5 feet. Then keep extending it out. Piper, come. Yes, so good. Piper, come. Yes, very good. Treat every time for the come. When you're outside, especially in the front, outside, still use the treats. So I would say with each length, you want to try to get like 10 times in a row of her coming before increasing the length. Just make sure her mind, she's at like a more advanced level with it. So make sure her mind is consumed. If she's just kind of hanging out, she'll come instantly each time, which is amazing. But it's those times that she really needs to work on snapping out of it. And I would say if you were out here and there weren't many distractions, well, she'll probably always find a distraction, right? Walk her along those things. But you could always just put like a treat down there, just something that her mind keeps going back to, and just practice it that way. It's the same kind of thing like on my little scale with like time, that the longer a dog is zoning out of something, the further they are from self-control. So the longer that she's zoning out on that guy, the harder it is to snap her out of it. But she's definitely at the level where you can let her zone in a little bit like that with just people. With dogs, it's probably gonna have to be instantly. You can tell, because if a dog comes by, she's not responding in 2 seconds and you do have to tug her a little bit, then you know she's only at that level. Then when she's responding to it a lot faster, you can let her mind go for 5 seconds, then see if she can snap out of it. So just know the two different difficulty levels with the recall are the amount of time she's zoning in on something, and then the distance you are away from her too. So working with those two difficulty levels will be really good.